Howdy folks, and welcome back to another World of Tanks replay with the mighty Jingles. And today we're in one of my favourite machines, the Jagdtiger, German Tier 9 tank destroyer. I do seem to have a lot of favourite machines, don't I? Well, anyway, the Jagdtiger is one of them. I really like the way this tank plays. I got my first ever Boelters Medal on this thing, which I'm pretty sure is one of my replays. It was actually ended up being a draw, and it was all down to a GW Panther. And it's going to be a GW Panther who seals my fate in this one as well, but not in the way that you'd expect. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. This was a good game, and I completely ruined it by focusing on one target at the expense of all else because he pissed me off, which is quite ironic given that I have a pattern replay where an Object 704 driver suffered the same fate because he focused on me to the exclusion of all else. But hey, it is what it is. So here we go. We're on El Haluf. It's an encounter map. I don't really like the way encounter works on El Haluf, purely because the side that starts on this end of the map has an advantage over the side that starts on the north end of the map, and it's purely down to that curved rock slap bang in the middle of the cap zone. If you've got a small tank like one of the AMXs or a T50 or any of the tier 5 lights, and they get down into the cover of that rock from this side, they're pretty much almost completely untouchable, and there is very little you can do about it. That is not the case. Don't take this shot, that's never going to hit. Really? Oh dear. Where were we? Yeah, that's not really the case for anybody trying the same tactic. And seriously, stop spamming chat, you retard. Oh, that really winds me up.
That one didn't go through.
It bounced? Seriously? Okay, we're not having that. Finish him off.
He's gone. Find another target.
Check out that Type 59. He's managed to get up onto the hill on the other side. And watch where he ends up. He played a great game. I mean, he's effectively denying the enemy team from covering the cap up on the hill there. He's done a fantastic job. And he isn't stupid enough to stay up there and duke it out with an E75 and a Tiger. No, he's smart enough to sucker them out into coming around the corner and letting us shoot at them. Now, this is my first mistake, letting this lurver survive. See what I mean? Towards the end of the game. If I'd killed this guy, the game would have ended completely differently. But I didn't, so it did.
Enemy vehicle knocked down.
Okay. Check out the Type 59. He's just scuttling off to the right there. And he suckered this E75 into exposing himself by coming around the corner and trying to get him. Now I take a hit there, and I think it's from that Panther that was spotted over on the right, but I don't care who it is. The fact that I'm being shot at means I've been spotted, which means artillery is about to start shooting at me if I'm any judge of the way these games normally play. So I'm backing up and getting the hell out of spotting range. Oh yeah, side shot, track him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now right under the turret at the side of the E75 there's an ammo rack. So come on. Oh, he's repaired his tracks. No! Well, got away. Check out the Type 59. He's running around their base now. Unfortunately, I mean, he played a great game. Unfortunately, he doesn't survive. And there's that Panther. And yeah, can't get him. But hold on. We've got enemy mediums in the base. And I haven't quite spotted it just yet, but there's actually a Type 59, a T20 and an M26 Pershing. And that IS-3 is in deep trouble. And there, I heard that crash and I realised, now I realise there's trouble over on the right. And that IS-3, yes, he is actually reversing into 3 enemy medium tanks. Now,
We didn't penetrate.
Luckiest T20 driver in the world, but our T32 behind me finishes him off.
Track hit.
Now,
That's gotta hurt.
turn, bounce. There's no reason whatsoever to continue pointing your soft, lower glacis towards enemy tanks when you're exchanging fire with them. And I'm pretty sure artillery's trying to kill me here as well. If you keep angling, the Jagdtiger can bounce any number of tier 8 medium tank shots.
Enemy is hit.
Yeah, your tracks will get hit, but how many tracks damage doesn't kill you? And yeah, artillery is shooting at me as well. Another good hit. Okay, I could really use that Panther being killed because he's going to be shooting at... I can't go any further forward or he's going to get flank shots into me. And he's also going to spot me for artillery. Good. T-29's killed him. Right, now I can move out. Now I'm not being directly spotted by anybody. I can go forward and deal with these two guys. Now what they should be doing is waiting for me to shoot and then coming around and jamming him into my flanks and just killing me at leisure. But they're not that smart.
He's gone. Find another target.
3 kills. Where's the Pershing? There he is. And don't rush, wait for a better shot. There it is. 4 kills. Now, 2 things go wrong here. And this is 100% completely my fault.
They got the commander.
Now there's that Louvre that I didn't finish off earlier. And artillery's trying to get me. I can finish off the C-75 before I have to deal with them though.
They're knocked out.
Now, this is what screws me up. I'm coming around to deal with the Louvre and I spot a GW Panther. I've just detected him. He takes 1 hit
We didn't penetrate.
and I bounce. And I see red and I am determined to kill this GW Panther. Despite the fact that I know there's a Louvre on my right. And I'm going after this GW Panther and it's going to cost me dearly. What I should have done was back up, get into artillery cover behind the rocks where the Louvre is, kill him, get myself Top Gun, then go after the GW Panther and get myself Boelters Medal, because now I'm just a big fat artillery target and I'm gonna die. And it's all because I was determined to kill
Everyone get out.
a GW Panther who had the nerve to bounce a shot from my Jagdtiger. Completely my fault, 100%, can't blame that on anybody else. I saw the artillery, I sensed an easy kill, I fired, it bounced, he got lucky. I got pissed off and I was determined to kill him. And I left a massive threat like that Louvre over there on my flank, went out into open ground with no cover from the artillery, who's been spending the last 3 minutes, since I spotted those 3 medium tanks coming up the flank, artillery spent the last 3 minutes trying to kill me, and I just made it easy for them. All because I was determined to kill that GW Panther. Instead, I should have gone up around the rocks, killed the Louvre, gotten Top Gun, then come down and dealt with the GW Panther, got myself a Boelters Medal. But no, bloodlust clouded my vision, and it cost me Top Gun and boulders. So, let that be a lesson to you folks. So we're just going to speed things up here. That T-32 and T-20 between them do kill that Louvre, but it costs the T-32 his life. So our T-20's capping, just going to speed things up. Our T-20's capping, and the GW Panther goes for him. There he goes, resets the cap, T-20 kills him. And from this point on, it's just sitting here waiting for the cap counter to work its way up again. Got plenty of time, still 5 minutes of the game left. And I'm trying to persuade the T-20 driver that artillery with 5 kills probably knows what he's doing. You only have 12% health left. Might not be a good idea, since he knows exactly where you are, to sit in the same spot. You're in a T-20. Move. And eventually he starts doing just that. Speed things up to 8 times. Yeah, there he goes. and we eventually win by capping. Right, well, that could have been better. I mean, it started off so incredibly well. 5 good kills in the Jagdtiger, particularly against those 3 mediums. So, yeah, I mean, you know, it wasn't a bad game, but it could have been so much better if I hadn't, you know, the red mist came down over my eyes and I was determined to kill that artillery, and it was stupid. And you've got to guard against that when you're playing this game. You can't take things personally, because it just costs you. It costs you your vehicle. You know, you make stupid mistakes like that. I mean, I get Top Guns and I get Boelters Medals by taking advantage of the stupid mistakes that other people make. There's a large element of luck involved, but you know, good tank drivers make their own luck by being in the right place at the right time and knowing where they're likely to run into enemy tanks that they're going to get good kills against. But you also end up taking advantage of a lot of the stupid mistakes that other people make, and that was a stupid mistake, and it nearly gave the enemy artillery a Top Gun. You know, and fair play to him. Tier 4 artillery took out Tier 9 tank destroyer. Well done. You know, you can't do anything but respect that that guerrilla player who, in a Tier 9 game, ended up with 5 kills. So well done to him. But a lesson to all of us: don't let your lust for blood cloud your judgment. Otherwise, this is what happens. That could so easily have been a Top Gun or even a Boelters Medal game. But I fixated on one target at the expense of everything else, and it led to my death. So I hope you enjoyed the replay, and there's a little lesson there for us all. Always keep a cool head when you're playing this game. It's about winning, it's not about vengeance. So I've been the Mighty Jingles, playing a less than fantastic game in the Jagdtiger, and I'll catch you next time.